Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi. This coming Shabbat, we read Parshat Nitzavim. This Torah portion is the last Torah portion before the holiday of Rosh Hashanah. It is also nearing the end of Moshe's valedictory, his final speech to the Jewish people before he is about to pass away, and the Israelites are going to enter into the land of Israel. Moses says, Atem nitzavim hayom kolchem bifnei Hashem Elohechem. You are all standing, the Jewish people, before the Lord your God. It's really the ultimate high holiday sermon. Imagine having the entire Jewish people standing in front of you. Moses is there according to the Torah and rabbinic tradition, with not only all of the Yisrael, not only all of the people of Israel who are alive at that time, but even those who are not yet alive. What an incredible experience it must have been for him and for all who had the opportunity to hear his words. We, as a synagogue, as the Beth Israel family, have joined together for many years, all together, to create an incredible high holiday experience with one another. And yet last year we weren't able to because of COVID. We had to Zoom in unless we were one of the people who was actually participating or leading the service. And this year, I know that many of us still do not feel comfortable enough to come into the synagogue, and that's okay, because we'll join together online as well. So I look forward to seeing those of you who are comfortable to be here, and those of you who want to join in online. For the last number of weeks, since the beginning of the month of Elul, we have been looking forward to Rosh Hashanah. We've been saying the 27th Psalm, and we've been blowing the shofar. Why do we blow the shofar? One reason is because it reminds us of the ram that was given by God in place of Isaac during the Akedah, which is of course the binding of Isaac, the second Torah reading for the second day of Rosh Hashanah. And thus it's a reminder of our need for faith. Also, the rabbis explain that we blow a shofar as a wake-up call to remind us that Rosh Hashanah is coming around the corner. I want to encourage all of us to hear the shofar this year, either here in person at the synagogue, online, or in person at 4:30 on the second day of Rosh Hashanah at a number of parks around the city with the Klei Kodesh, with the clergy of Beth Israel. We look forward to celebrating Rosh Hashanah with you this year, and we pray that indeed we will all be together, 100% of us, in a healthier new year next year. Shanah Tovah, Shabbat Shalom.